Good afternoon, friends. I have got to make a video because I just had a great conversation with a friend. Sometimes the issue is not the behavior, but the belief behind the behavior, okay? So I was just talking to my friend about a breakup, a relationship, her breakup, her relationship. And she was explaining that this person wasn't texting back or didn't get back to her and how upset she was. And the only reason why I speak into this is because I am working through this and I had to address this within myself. So I'm speaking from a space where I experienced this and have grown and am still actively practicing and working through this, okay? She was explaining that she was upset because he didn't text you back. It didn't, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, why does that bother you so much? She's like, because he should be getting back to me if he said that. And I'm like, okay, why is it important for him to get back to you? And we were just trying to dig deep. And I explained to her, I said, just like fitness clients, right? The issue isn't food. The issue is the belief behind why we go to food, right? Well, if I go to cookies, I feel better. If I go eat soul food, I will feel better. If I go eat my fried chicken, I am going to feel better. The issue isn't food, okay? I told her this. So the issue isn't that you want a text. The issue is the belief behind why you want that text. And we started to get deep about how, well, she feels like she has to prove herself. So because he didn't text her when she was going to prove herself, she'd cook something on the stuff. The root, the belief behind it is that I have to prove myself. So here's the deal. We could have done behavioral changes. We could have been like, well, now he's starting to text you. Now he's starting. But the issue wouldn't have been resolved because something else would have come up that related to her not feeling enough and like she needs to prove herself. So the issue isn't the behavior. Yes, that person should be texting you back. But the issue was why you wanted that behavior. So when there's something you're going through, I really hope this makes sense. You have to look within yourself and keep asking why. The reason why I want this. And then decipher from there if that's really righteous or not. We're very smart people and we can justify why we require that. But the truth is, the only way you find real freedom is if you look at the why and realize that it's kind of enslaving you. So people that start to diet with food, it's still enslavement, just on the opposite route. I'm not going to eat anything. Now you have eating disorders. Because the issue wasn't the food. The issue is why we turn to food. The issue isn't the text message. The issue is why you need that text message so much. I really hope this isn't too general. But I told myself I was going to do a video every day. And this is insight. This is positivity. Look within yourself, because if you want true freedom, I'm guilty of this. Find out what your misplaced expectation is, why you have it, and then address within yourself if you really need it. She doesn't need a text from that person. What she needs to know, she doesn't have to prove herself because she's enough. That person doesn't need the food to feel better. What they need to know is that they're going to be enough and that they should be happy within themselves, whether they get to eat that food or don't get to eat that food. Or they are happy without that unhealthy food. They can emotionally deal with their own stuff without that unhealthy food. You can emotionally deal with feeling enough without that text message. Okay? All right, this video is too long. I got very passionate. I love you. Comment below if you relate. Thanks. Toodles.